Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ashley Maxim and I'm a mom, a stay-at-home mom, homeschool mom, pastor's wife, all the things to three little ones. And I am just here to share my mothering journey. And again, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notifications. I hope that you enjoy this video. Today we are talking about a very relatable topic. At least I believe it's relatable because it's something that was really, really difficult for me when I transitioned to being a stay-at-home mom. So I was a high school teacher for 9 years. So I ran high schoolers for 9 years. And 2 years ago, I came home full time to serve my family in the way that they needed. And that transition coming home was so much harder than I expected it to be. And I realized very, very quickly that I had no systems in place to be a full-time stay-at-home mom. And it was different from being a working mom, a mom who worked outside the home. And working moms, you know that you can kind of speak a little bit to that, and we can talk about that at a later date. But one of the things that was happening to me as I was walking in this stay-at-home mom, full-time homemaker, I was waking up every day, looking around my house and feeling the overwhelming, anxious, anxiety feelings of where do I begin? Where do I start? What do I do first? And sometimes it would paralyze me, to be very honest. I didn't know what to do, didn't know where to go, didn't know what to start with. There were three little people who needed me desperately, and every moment was filled with something. And I was running around with like a chicken with my head cut off, and I had no idea what to do. And so I had to finally get to a place. There were a couple things that I did to get to this place. One was prayer, and thank the Lord for my husband because he prayed for me too. But and another thing was really realizing, like, this is my full-time job. How would I respond in the classroom if I was overwhelmed? What did I do in the classroom that worked to make my to make my classroom run smoothly? I need to apply that same energy at home because this is my full-time job. It is a full-time job. So let's bring that same energy to this home because this home needs to run smoothly. So I prayed, and I prayed some more. I read through Proverbs 31:10 through 31, which I've done 1,000,001 times and even memorized at one point. And I know a lot of people don't love that particular section of Proverbs, but ladies, one of the things that's so important is to realize, yes, that looks like it's the perfect woman. It looks like it's such a high standard, but it was a standard for her home. And what it shows us is that working at home is a job. That lady worked, but she worked for her home. She worked for her children. She worked for her husband. And that's what we are doing. So let's bring that mentality to our home. Let's do what works for our home. And so what I'm going to share with you about the systems I run in my home is what works for us. And if you take it away and it works in your home, amen, let us know that. But if it doesn't, that's okay. Let us know that as well. Maybe something else will work for you, but that's okay. So I read through that, talked to my mom. My mom had systems. She was a full-time mom or stay-at-home mom as well. She came out of the workforce as well, and she has systems in the home. And so I referred to some of those as well. So I'm going to share my weekly systems, and we're going to focus in on cleaning the home and keeping it orderly. We'll make this a series. So let's get started. So I'm going to talk about our weekly system, and I'm going to show you some of the products that I use that I feel like works for our home and has made my life a little bit easier. I want to start by talking about Sunday. So I know a lot of people use their Sundays to kind of reset their home, clean their home, meal prep, and do all of that, but I don't. So I actually use Sunday as a Sabbath, and we as a family rest. And moms, I know it's really hard for us to do that, right? I know it's hard not to pick up a broom or whatever the case may be. And some things you just have to do. But I do make a point that throughout the week, get the needy task done. So Sunday, you can look into your family's eyes, right? You can look into their faces. And we are a pastor's family, so we spend a good amount of our time at church. But when we come home, after we have been nourished and fed by the word of God, we sit down and we may watch some TV. We may go outside and moms, this is important for you to model for your children that rest is necessary. Now, the one thing I do on Sunday nights after everybody has gone to bed, I do look over the lessons for the week, and I've chosen curriculum because I am a homeschool mom that is minimal setup and prep. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and so it doesn't take too much time to look it over, know what they are going to be learning for the week, and go from there. So Monday, we hit the ground running, y'all. Okay, so Monday, as far as my cleaning goes, Monday is dusting and vacuuming day. Everything gets dusted, everything gets vacuumed, and the kids are involved too because they vacuum their own rooms. One of the ways that I have taught them to do this is we put baking soda on the carpet in their rooms, and I just tell them, hey, everywhere you see the baking soda, everywhere you see the white stuff, vacuum it up. It needs to come up. So they are excited to do that. They throw their rugs into the washing machine. We wash the rugs. We wash the blinds in their room. And that is it as far as dusting and vacuuming. And then from there, once we're done with that, I spray the rooms with an essential oils mix, which I'll put up right here. You can kind of see what that looks like. It leaves the room smelling clean. I turn on the humidifier, and it just it just purifies the room. It makes our house smell good. It makes our house smell clean, and we start off the week very, very fresh. Tuesday is all about the main bathroom. So I take out all towels, I take out all rugs, wash them, put them back once they are washed, and we spray and we disinfect everything. We wash and clean every surface in there, the door, the doorknobs, the tub, the shower, everything in the bathroom gets cleaned. Here's what I use to clean the mirrors and the glass in the bathroom, and this has worked better than some of the more popular products out there for glass cleaners. So this may help you as well. And if there's something else that you think works even better for your home, let me know as well. But Tuesday is all about cleaning the main bathroom. Wednesday is a really busy day for our family. And so keep that in mind, ladies, as you're planning your week. What are busy days? And you need to have a very short list for that day as far as cleaning goes. So I have our bathroom, so the master bathroom, which is pretty small. I just clean that, and it takes me about 10 to 15 minutes to do. It does not take long to disinfect and again take out all the towels and take out the rugs and wash that area, clean that area. But again, keep in mind what activities you have that day, what's on your schedule, because if it's already a busy day for you, you don't want to make it worse by having a ton of cleaning to do around the home. Thursday, we are getting all the linens off the beds, any blankets that you use throughout the week, any pillowcases, anything, curtains, any linens that need to be washed and cleaned. Thursdays are our day. So the kids know, they wake up, they pull their sheets off, they pull their blankets off, and they go put them in the washing machine. When they're all done and they're all clean, I do try to spray them with a linen spray, like a lavender spray, but research it yourself. It's an essential oil that I like to use, and I'll show that as well, just to make it smell good and to give them a little cozy vibe. Helps them sleep and gives calm vibes as well. And that is our Thursday. Friday is all moms' favorite task, laundry. Okay, now this is the day that I start laundry. And I say start because it takes me 2 days, sometimes 3. But Fridays, I gather everybody's baskets. They bring their baskets to the living room. I separate the laundry that day, and I put everything that needs to be in the wash. Clean it, dry it, put that to the side, and then Saturday is a pretty big day for me. That is my folding laundry day. Sit in front of the TV, watch something I like to watch, fold the laundry, the kids put their laundry away. And then I meal prep on this day. Once I shop my pantry, we go grocery shopping, or I go grocery shopping, and I try to do as much meal prepping and putting in place what meals we're going to have for the week. And I'll do a video on my weekly meals and the structure that I have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and how I get the kids involved as well. But Saturday, again, is a pretty major day for really resetting the house. Saturday is also the day that I do any special projects. So if I want to clean the couches, if I want to clean windows, walls, reorganize the pantry, whatever the case may be, reorganize the kids' rooms. This is the day that I do that. So this is a slower day. We, of course, aren't homeschooling. A lot of times we're home, we're in the area on a Saturday. So this is the time that I take to do any special projects I may have been putting off during the week, or my once a month things that I do to make sure that the house runs smoothly. I do that on Saturdays. So this video was helpful to you at all. If you have any systems that work for your home, let us know below, because we love to know what you're doing in your home, and it may work for us or may work for others. As always, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, and I will see you next time.